Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. Today, we're going to be talking about Venera EX. The early EX announcement came just yesterday in the news. We do have Venera's EX out on the JP side, so we do have interesting information on all of the buffs that she received. We're also going to be doing a little bit of speculation with Shadowlynx, what it could mean that we're getting her EX and global first, and what I personally am going to be expecting with her. Let's go ahead and dig in. So I don't know about you guys, but I am super excited for Venera EX because it's going to bring even more evasion to global. And I think evasion has kind of been global's niche over JP for quite a while, right? We have quite frequently had an evasion comp where JP did not have evasion, and we even have VCs in global that are more readily available, like Secrets of the Heart, that are limited time VCs on the JP side. So Venera EX coming to global alongside Black Rose Helena just seems appropriate, and I am super excited that they decided to release Shadowlynx EX alongside them, because I think Shadowlynx is also another important evasion unit. Paired with the global original VC to boost luck up on dark element units, I think we're going to be looking for a third evasion unit here in the near future. Let's take a look at Venera's EX stats though. You can see that she does not end up getting much in terms of her kit. Probably the biggest buff that she's going to get is to her attack. She gets no extra agility. She gets very moderate amounts of luck. So you can see she gets 16 luck here. 4 luck from her unit stats. Coming down to her job stats, her biggest stat growth is going to be on HP actually, which is a little unfortunate. 44 attack and only 10 luck. So in terms of evasion, she is not going to get very much of an increase, which is unfortunate. However, she is going to have that global original VC coming out, so maybe that's going to help her out by giving her that extra luck that she needs. We do also have Luel's TMR now to boost luck percentage, so maybe we'll figure out something there. Her global exclusive upgrades are actually going to be on evasion up level 1 too. However, this is not going to increase her evasion higher. And I actually think this is a really smart idea, because basically Venera's EX kit is designed around making her survive a 100% hit attack, and that's going to be giving her evasion up level 1, HP plus 12%. Now, how many times have you run Venera or run an evasion composition only to have Holy kill her, or another 100% hit light element attack, maybe Yuna going in with some way? Right, so adding this HP up for Venera is really important because it adds to her survivability. And there's a couple other things they're doing with her kit that makes her more survivable as well. Armor break, probably her most important ability, I would argue, because you do utilize armor break in so many different situations. Decreases defense 30, 210% damage, is going to get upgraded to absorb 30% of the damage done. So this is going to be even greater because you're going to be able to debuff the opponent. And let's say that you get hit, but you have that HP plus 12%, so you're survived. You also have that plus 500, 600 HP from your EX kit, right? So you're able to take a holy now. You're going to be able to heal yourself back up. Then we have her job level 25 ability, Blood Alliance, which is going to restore AP for herself by 20, and it's going to increase single target resistance 25 for 3 turns to self. So if you imagine her popping this first, moving forward, she already has that additional HP. She has HP plus 12%. She's going to have that single hit resistance. Maybe you're going to be running some other single hit resistances with this, right? She's going to be able to survive, most likely, maybe an enhanced holy from Yuna, right? Depending on kind of the direction and build that you've taken your party. I'll be really interested to see, since this is going to be coming out, if Shadowlynx is going to have some type of single hit resistance build as well. Because what we might see is like a 2B Venera Shadowlynx composition, right? Where you're focused not only on luck and evasion, but also on single target resistance, so that they can take those guaranteed hits and then just obliterate the opponent with, you know, a sliver of HP remaining and heal themselves back up, right? So I think there's a variety of really good capabilities in Venera EX's kit. I think in terms of the dark slash composition as a whole, this is going to be really powerful, right? And I think this is going to be a great addition to the dark slash kind of Venera build. I'm loving it. I'm looking forward to it. Whether or not she'll be run with Black Rose Helena is another question entirely. One of the other things you have to think about, though, as well, is that Venera and Shadowlynx also don't have access to like mastery abilities to increase dark damage in the party. We do have Ruinstern EX coming in the near future, so maybe we'll see like a Ruinstern EX Venera Shadowlynx composition with maybe Vow of Love on Shadowlynx for Enmity to kind of draw attention. You never know what we're gonna see. There could be a lot coming. Taking a look at Shadowlynx though, what I love about this is we have never had a global EX original unit, and the global EX Shadowlynx is gonna be coming out, as far as I know, as the same time as the JP Shadowlynx. So I've never gotten to speculate on what we're going to get, but maybe I need to do a video on like EX speculations, because this is pretty fun to look at Shadowlynx and be like, man, if I were gonna EX her, how would I do this? And what would I look for? So let's go into her skill kit and let's talk about what I would look for here. Probably first off, Shadow Running or Shikuchi. I could see a buff to Shikuchi because we have not seen a unit get a buff to Shikuchi yet for their mastery ability or for their EX abilities. So it would be cool if we got like increased agility with this, or maybe like single hit resistance or evasion, right? Because she doesn't have an evasion up passive that she could set. So it would be cool to see a buff to that. Now, in terms of her other stuff, I think what probably sets her apart here is two abilities, right? I think it's Shuriken, and I also think it's Dream Within a Dream. And I would love to see a Dream Within a Dream buff. I think that could be really cool. I would also love to see a Shuriken buff. And I'm not sure what I would expect to see on Shuriken. Maybe like a status ailment of some type. Being ninja though, I would be scared that it would be like a poison Shuriken, and then you would just be like, fuck my life, like this is a useless ability, right? I would want to see something else. Dream Within a Dream, I'm not sure what they could do with it for an EX form. I feel like they could maybe add like a fourth hit potentially. They could add an increased modifier. Like there's just so much they could do with it. There is a critical chance associated with Dream Within a Dream, so maybe you could buff the critical chance or buff the critical damage. In terms of a job level 25 ability for Shadowlynx, it's a tough one. When you think about like what Shadowlynx is known for, you know, what her kind of role in the story is, what other units have gotten, and the direction that they're trying to take these characters, I feel like in terms of the dark evasion meta, right? If Shadowlynx is going to bring something unique to the job level 25 role, it would have to either be an evasion boosting technique for herself and others, or potentially some combination of like hide and evasion, or some high modifier dark slashing attack. Because Shadowlynx's kit, while she has Dream Within a Dream, Shadow Binding, and Shuriken, doesn't have a high modifier dark slash attack. So we could maybe see a high dark slash modifier, which I think would be likely. We could see like decreased accuracy would be really cool as well if that was associated with that. Something that decreases accuracy would probably complement her kit really well. Speaking of this, if you added like a blind chance to Shuriken, I actually would love to see blind added onto Shuriken. I think that would be a great EX upgrade, because then you would kind of buff Venera, buff that evasion composition. I would love it. It doesn't have to be a high percentage. I think even a 25% chance to blind with Shuriken would be good in both PvE and PvP. I think you could pull it off. I think it would be viable. Gosh. Now the question is, if we're running a dark evasion composition, if you're running Venera, if you're running Shadowlynx, do you run 2B with them? Or do you run another dark elemental unit? I feel like you might run another dark elemental unit. Maybe you would throw Garvel in there, or maybe you run Black Rose Helena with Shiva's VC. Like that would be interesting, right? Gosh, there's just so many possibilities right now that I don't know what direction they're gonna take. Let's actually go take a look at Garvel's evasion. I actually don't know what Garvel's evasion is, and I'm kind of curious what it's at. So his total luck, if we scroll down here, is at 183. So it's pretty low, right? So if you compare that to Venera, Venera has 265. So Garvel's not evading shit. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, what other unit could we throw in there? Who's gonna be another dark unit with some nice evasion? Let's look up Stern EX. Let's take a look at Stern as well. I actually don't know much about Remure, so let's go and take a look at Remure as well. So Remure was the newly released Time Mage. Probably not gonna have very much luck here, no. Still has more than Garvel though. Stern does have 248, and I did use Stern in an evasion setup back in the day. So Stern could be viable there. Same with Ruin Stern, of course. Ruin Stern evasion comp fitting in. I wonder if you would have to wait for Ruin Stern EX to come out, or if we're just going to see like straight to the meat of it, where you're gonna run like now I just want to take out Shadowlynx and I just want to run Venera, Ruin Stern, and some other dark unit like Black Rose Helena even, to just destroy everything. That's kind of what I want to do now. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna, do you imagine if next week they just announced like Ruin Stern EX as well? Like you would, like King Mont, who's gonna use King Mont anymore? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of speculative conversation about Shadowlinks EX. As always, please come and see me tonight live on stream. I will be polling for Black Rose Helena. We'll definitely be checking out Shadowlinks EX because I am stoked for that. And as always, please use my affiliate link dig.gs/coins if you are buying Amazon coins to chase Black Rose Helena, and have a great rest of your day.